These golden eagles were absolutely frightening. They have a wingspan of about 1 meter 80, 180 centimeters, and they can fly at 120 miles an hour or 200 kilometers an hour. They can kill all kinds of animals and regularly kill jackals. And in fact, apparently they can also kill wolves, although they're not always successful in that they are quite often able to even kill wolves. In this demonstration, the guide drags a jackal skin along the ground as fast as he can. The eagle is released from the top of the hill and flies down at unbelievable speed and basically grabs the jackal, digs its claws deep into it as it would, under normal circumstances, it would kill it by digging its claws into its neck area. Graveyards in Kyrgyzstan are often very elaborate, with many of them looking like castles or forts. Unfortunately, it was raining quite heavily in Skazka Canyon. You can see my guide Motaz there climbing up. It's quite slippery, and consequently I was unable to fly the drone or really venture too deep into the canyon like I originally intended because it was quite slippery and dangerous. This is a Yuri Gagarin memorial because this is the area where he chose to recover after he returned from space. This area is called Barskoon. So this behind me, they call this the Broken Heart Mountain, and I think you can see why. So unfortunately the lighting is working against me, but behind me here, this rock formation is called Seven Bulls, as you can see. Over here, this is on the other side of the Seven Bulls rock formation. It's the same kind of orange rock formations along this canyon. Down below you can see the road that sneaks in sort of between these two different rock formations. Seven Bulls on the left and the other one's there on the right. And the river flows right along where the road is going here. And viewed from the other side is the rock formation they call Broken Heart. What's unique about this is you have sort of like the orange rock formations juxtaposed with the greenery of the valley here in the Jeti-Ögüz area and the mountains in the back, which is where I'm headed now. So we are at the latest yurt camp here in Kyrgyzstan. This one's called the Golden Yurt Camp, and we are in the Jeti-Ögüz region of Kyrgyzstan. And this region is very near to the Issyk Kul Lake, which is the second highest mountain lake in the world. It's actually a saltwater lake, which we will get to later at another point. I'll tell you more about it then. But this is my yurt camp. This is actually my yurt. I'm going to take you inside in a minute to show you. And the setting here is very different than the last few yurt camps in the sense that we're now Yes, we're up in the mountains, but we are on a meadow surrounded by forest and rivers. I don't know if you can hear the river in the background, but it's a very serene surrounding, extremely lush green. So let's take a quick look at this very, very basic yurt. This is inside the yurt. There are 2 cots inside the yurt. This yurt actually is more sophisticated than the other ones I stayed in because they actually have a floor with a rug on it instead of just grass like the other ones, and they have a gas heater instead of the charcoal one. Plus, they actually have a working light, which I assume is connected to solar panels. But the minute you step out, you see this. And so you have the mountains. Yeah, and because we are under 3,000 meters altitude, you have lots of trees, pine trees surrounded everywhere. I don't know if you can hear the river. There are various streams and rivers. Here's one of them. You can see the stream. And cows and horses grazing around. You can see little bits of snow on the mountains in the distance. And they have some waterfalls you can hike to, but it's very muddy because it's been raining nonstop. And that building with the black roof, that's where the dining area is for this particular yurt camp. In this particular yurt camp, the toilets are actually a bit closer than they've been in the other yurt camps. You can see them down there below in that little brown shack-like building. So inside my yurt now, you can hear the rain. There's thunder and lightning outside and torrential rain, which is not going to be fun if I need to go to the bathroom during the night. But that is what it is. This is the Dungan Mosque in Karakol. This is a rather unique looking mosque because this is a Dungan mosque, and the Dungan are originally from China. It's an ethnic group that originally came from China and here are quite common here in Kyrgyzstan, especially in this region of Kyrgyzstan. And this is their mosque, which is over 100 years old, but it's been renovated with donations or funds from Turkey. This energy, there's something in your touch, something reminding me of us. This is the Russian Orthodox Cathedral in Karakol, also built entirely of wood. You make me up, jumpstart my heart. I need someone before the sun goes down. The bazaar in Karakol. We're at the main square in Karakol. Statue of Lenin behind me. The university is here on the left. Central Park is on the right. That's the university. So this is Victory Square, representing victory in the Second World War by the Soviets. And so you see a lot of Soviet war memorabilia in this square. And you see the hammer and sickle back there. We're eating Dungan food. This is lagman, but the dry kind, not the soup kind. This whole area in front of the university is just a gigantic playground for kids. All kinds of electric tricycles, cars, things like that.